Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My nickname is Corn, and I'm here today because of this really wonderful open collab that is hosted by Crafts and Tea with Janet Kay. And since I did some stamping too, which is something most of y'all know I don't do a lot of, I'm also joining Susan Heartstrings open collab, which is Stampplay. And I will list both those ladies in my description box below. And this is traditional Christmas. Now, a lot of times I go shabby chic for Christmas in my home and in my crafting. But I saw this paper. I didn't complete them yet because I wanted to show my Twinchies. But they will be going like either like so or like so. But when I found this paper at Michael's a month ago or so, something like that, time is really zooming by for me. As soon as I saw it, I said, oh, that's Christmas. They had it on sale from normally $9.99 to $3, and they included this sheet also, several sheets of glitter paper, and this one in strawberries, and then also a green one, but the green one was olive green. And as soon as I saw it, just with the leaves and with the red stitching, I just thought traditional Christmas. So I have these. What I did is, these are, you know, your Twinchies are 2x2, and these pieces of paper are 2.5 by 2.5, and I went around them not only to disguise my white edges, but if you hold your pen, y'all probably already know this, but just in case, if you hold your pen like this, you can also get just a little bit around there, and it kind of makes it pop a little better, I think. This is a Tombow marker. The number is 815. Then with these little fellas, my Twinchies, I do have them on some foam tape here. It's not really too thick because of going through the mail and already having this on top of it. As you know, the bow itself is going to get flattened like that. But one thing you can do, if you're ever the recipient of a bow such as this, is you can take even a pencil or something and look, because if you say, wait a minute, this is supposed to be nice and dimensional and puffed out there, ta-da! And what happened there is I was looking for, I was thinking, because a lot of times when I do bows and I want to go around something, I do it in the seam binding. But, so I went looking to see, because I do have some bows already made. So I went looking to see what I could find that was small. And speaking of small, look at what I found. It's just teeny tiny. And when I was looking through my red ribbon, I don't have massive amounts of that either, but I do have this size of the satin ribbon. But as you see, this is already fraying big time here. I didn't make this. This was from, I think, Little Birdies. I think I got it at Tuesday morning years ago. So I looked at it and I was like, so I took it off. It had a teeny tiny little dot here, foam dot there. So I was like, okay, let's see what they did. And so what I ended up doing is I took this, I just love gingham. And especially with this paper, I thought it went really well with it. So I took 4.5 inches. I know the bow's kind of fat, but I liked it because of the gingham. So I got 4.5 inches on that. Then I took my lighter, and y'all know, please be very, very careful, and singed my ends of this. It's 100% polyester. Okay, so and you don't have to put it in the flame, just put it over the flame. It's fascinating how it just melts and melts. So you've got your ends singed, okay? And then what I did was fold them one, you know, let me get a little something. Let me look around my craft room here. As many ribbons and stuff as I have, it's not going to take long to find. Oh, here we go. This is what I messed up on, okay? See, I was attempting to do other bows, and I was like, no, because it would cover up, the tails of the bow would cover up my sentiment too much. So I was like, I don't want that. So what I did, let's pretend this is 4.5 inches, okay? Let's just pretend. So we've got to see how much it frays. That's just too much. So singed in here, okay? Singed in here. And then what I would do is take a needle and my embroidery floss in red. And I came up here and I went through my loop here. And then I did a running stitch in the middle and then pulled it real tight. Took that needle and just went around and around 7 times. Came back to the back because you don't want to see it. And then went through a loop again and then went out this way with the needle. And then once that was the way I wanted it, then I took my hot glue gun and put it on the paper, and then took my gem tack and put my little, well, not little, my larger gems in the middle. And that's how that came about. And everybody got one. Then just very simplistic. The gems I got on these is when there was a Miss Sparkle & Co. There isn't anymore. And they used to give them every once in a while 50% off. So I got those for $1 several years ago. Got this on clearance. And I think that was the summer, right? That Hobby Lobby did that. And I used this die here for these 2 little sprigs. And then got this on clearance the last time they had their clearance sale. And used those. And like I said, for me to do stamping is kind of a big deal. But I just thought the look of these stamps and this paper combination was just, I thought was a good fit, you know. So, and like I said, you it can be put here. They can put this way, you know. I didn't want to finish them, so you could see Twinchies are on top of my other paper. To show you all that, yes, I did my Twinchies first. You know, and I want to thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.